Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ebereka. Guys, thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much. Guys, we are approaching 15,000 subscribers. It's amazing. Thank you so much for all your support. Today I'm going to answer one of your requests, which is how to make jacket. I have a lot of noted requests on how to make jacket, with collar, jacket without collar, shawl jacket. So guys, we are going to make jacket today, and this is the fabric I'm going to use for the jacket, and this is the type of jacket that we're making today. This one is shawl jacket. It's shawl jacket, but this one I use the shoulder dart on this one. You can see the line, shoulder dart on this one. So I use the shoulder dart on this one, but the one we are going to make today, you can see the line 1 2 3 from the shoulder. So the one we are going to make today will be ordinary darts, ordinary waist darts, because some of my subscribers are beginners, so that they will understand it also. But as time goes on, we might make maybe princess darts, shoulder darts, but the one we're making today is ordinary dart, and it's shawl jacket. This is the lining. I'm going to mark on the lining. This is the front part of it. So I have extra 3 inches here for overlap for button and also for the collar. So, and this one is about 4 to 5 inches. It's about 5 inches for collar, because I'm making a shawl jacket is going to be like cut together collar. So for us to know how many fabric that we're going to put on fold is your biggest circumference divided by 4. My hip is 46. 46 divided by 4 is 11.5. 11.5 plus 2 inches seam allowance is 13.5. So this is the center front. This line is center front, because I added extra here. That's why this line is here. I added extra 3 inches. So center front, I'll take my measurement from center front line. So from here, 11.5 is here, 2 inches seam allowance, 13.5. So I have up to 16. I have enough. So then on this side, this is shoulder line. This line is my shoulder line. I added extra 5 inches here because of the collar, because it's cut together collar. So from this line, I will take my measurements. My half length is 17, and my hip is 24, hip line, and the length of the blouse is 25, and this is 2 inches seam allowance. This line is the length of the blouse, and this is 2 inches seam allowance. So now I'm going to take the measurements. So my shoulder is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8, plus half inch for seam allowance is 8.5. On this side, I'll come down by 1 inch for shoulder slop. Then here I'll come down by 9 inches. My round armhole is 18. 18 divided by 2 is 9. But 9 is also a standard for armhole. So 9. So I'm going to put my bust measurements here. This is chest line. So, and this one, half length, hip line, my bust is 46. 46 divided by 4 is 11.5. 11.5 here, plus 2 inches seam allowance. My waist is 38. this is my half length, my waistline is 38. 38 divided by 4 is 9.5. Plus 1 inch for that, and 2 inches for seam allowance. So my hip is 46. 46 divided by 4 is 11.5 plus 2 inches seam allowance. 11.5, 2 inches seam allowance, 13.5. So I'm going to connect it now. I'm going to connect it now. So neck width, I'll take my neckline, I'll take neck width of 3 inches, and on this side 3 inches also. So I'm going to connect this one, the shoulder slant, from the neckline to here. So this is the front part. Get the midpoint. So I'll mark 0.75 here. I'm going to mark my darts. I'll mark it from this center line, the center front line. So my bust span, which is the nipple to nipple measurement, is 9 inches. So 9 divided by 2 is 4.5. So I'll measure 4.5 from here to this point. So front dart starts from 12 inches. Or your bust point, from your bust point you come down by 1 inch. So, and here this is on this side, this is my hip line. On the hip line you go up by 2 inches. So this is my waistline. I'll mark ½ inch on both sides. So I'll connect the dart now. So here we are going to look for the break point. Break point is where your collar will start. So on this side, but I'll mark 1 inch here for 1 inch for button, overlap for button. Your lapel can start from anywhere from your bust line, your bust point, bust line, anywhere here. But I'm going to mark mine here. My own is going to start from my waistline here. And this line is 1 inch that I just marked now for overlap for button. So I'm going to connect from this point, this half length, my waistline, to this neckline here. So I'll do it now. So I will extend this line. So the measurement I'm going to use to extend it is the neck measurement, which is 3 inches. So 3 inches plus ½ inch for seam allowance, because I'll join it to the back line. I'll join it. I'll show you when I'll join it. So it's a 3½ So I will extend this line to 3½. So I'll extend this line, this side. So I'll mark like 3½. But what you mark there is optional. You can mark 4, you can mark 5, depending on how broad you want the collar. Yeah. So you can see this line, you will not just do it straight like this. You will put it like angle 90. See, 90 degree. Like this. Yeah, 3½. 90 degree like this. So I'm going to connect it to this point, this break point. You can connect it with your hand. You can curve it. It depends on the style that you want, or you can even use this to. This color, you can give it any design that you want. So I'll cut it now. this is break point where my lapel starts. So boy, if you want, you can mark yours anywhere here, because I want to wear something inside. That's why I mark mine on my waistline. So boy, if you mark yours anywhere here, this line, you extend this line to anywhere your break point will start. This button collar, if you want your break point here, this line will come up to this point. So it will be anywhere you mark your break point, anywhere your collar, no, your lapel, anywhere your lapel will start. So I'm going to cut it now. So this is my lapel jacket. So this is the front part of the jacket. So this is the jacket. So remember that this one is lining. So you use this lining and cut it out from your main fabric. You put it on your main fabric and pin it. Pin it on your main fabric and cut it. So then you also use this one for lining. One of this on it, one of the pattern to cut it, but it's on fold. The main fabric is on fold. So you can use pin to pin yours. I know on this side you can curve your own if you want, or you can just leave it like this. Okay, this is the jacket. I've cut it. I want to mark the wrong side. So I use this pattern, the lining, to cut out the main fabric. See, I've cut it out. So now I've marked lining. This is 1 inch because lining will be 1 inch shorter. So I'll cut this 1 inch off now. I'll cut it now. So you can see I put the two together again. I cut the two lining. So I'm still going to use it for lining, but I'll cut the facing now. So I'm going to cut the facing now. From here, from this neckline, you will mark like 2 to 3 inches, maybe 2 inches, 2.5 or 3 inches here. Here, I'll mark 2.5. On this side, you'll mark 2.5 also. From here, from this line, this center front line, 2.5. So you will connect it from now. I'll connect from this one to this one. So I'll cut it now. This is my facing. I'll still use this one for lining. Then this one, I'll put it on the main fabric and cut out my facing. This one. Okay, you can see this is the main fabric, is on fold. So I put one of this facing on top of it to cut my facing. So I'll cut it now. So I've cut my facing. So this one is going to be my facing. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel.